Hey guys, and welcome back to the AC Milan career mode. This is episode 4 and it's a big one because we're going to be playing the Milan derby against Inter, and both of us have gotten 6 points so far from our opening 2 games. One of those teams today, or maybe both, will lose that perfect record in probably the most prestigious game in the Serie A. It's going to be interesting, and I'm so looking forward to this game that I'm actually going to make this the only game of today's episode. Afterwards I'm going to do a squad report and well, talk you through how I feel the season has started for us. We're doing well, we're on our way to qualifying for the Champions League as we should, but it's still early days. I don't want to jump to conclusions too quickly, but after this game I'll have a clear idea of how good we are compared to the other top teams in Italy. It's time to play against Inter. Let's take a look at the lineup. We're going with the standard lineup once again. Back of Balotelli, Menez, the front 3. Our usual midfield, back 4 and goalkeeper. No changes whatsoever. I need to be careful for that Inter side. Probably the toughest team we've faced so far in this career mode. And Guarin is actually the top scorer with 3 goals after 2 games. So he's definitely the one we need to look out for. But overall, they've got a decent side. Let's take a look at how it looks at the San Siro. The San Siro is ready for the biggest game of Italian football, the clash of the 2 Milan sides, Inter against AC. And like I said before, the perfect record will be ruined, so there is so much more at stake than just a derby. First spot potentially in the league is at stake here. Let's take a look at their lineup, because I want to see what their strengths are and what their weaknesses are, what we may be able to exploit. On last year's game, it was very easy to exploit their slow defense. This year it might be different. So they're not using their traditional 3-5-2 anymore. They're going for a 4 at the back formation with Medel, Felipe Melo, Kondogbia and Guarin in midfield. That is a lot of power. Sheer and brute power with Jovetic and Palacio up front. Dangerous strikers. A pretty fast defence now as well. Last year they were slow with Vidic and Rocchia. Now they've got, well, Juan Jesus, Miranda and Montoya. Pace to burn in defence. Strength in midfield. Quality up front. A tough team and a good test. Jeremy Menez, what can he do? He can slip through Balotelli. If he can, Balotelli nearly got the shot off. Some hesitation at the back with Inter and still a chance. Bacca, now he gets dispossessed, but that was a little bit dangerous. After 15 minutes, both teams being very careful, not going forward too much. Balotelli, look at that. A little bit of space here to work with. Mario Balotelli loses it, but Menez picks it up. What can Menez do? Ooh, he's almost been fouled. Jeremy Menez still going in the box. Dangerous. Pull it back. Balotelli! Oh, what's that? Oh, come on, man. Just put your laces through it. Nigel de Jong. It's a Balotelli. Running forward. Balotelli, someone's been tripped up. Balotelli can fight Carlos Bacca. Bacca needs to look for the pass. Hesitation. Bacca again. No. Handanovic is going to claim that. I should have done more with that. That's completely my fault. Bertolacci. What can he do? Down the wing. Bertolacci cuts inside well. He's done extremely well. Bertolacci still going. Balotelli is on the far post. First time shot straight at Handanovic again. Right, it's half time, 0-0 in the Milan derby. Not the most exciting of derbies we've ever seen, but I had a feeling we were slightly on top. We had more chance than them. They haven't had a shot yet. We had 3 shots, 2 on target, but too weak to actually trouble Handanovic. Hopefully we won't leave it as late as the Empoli game in the previous episode, because that was mad. But I think I'm going to push for the win. I'm not going to sit back and wait. We should definitely go and push for that winner. I'm going to make a substitution. Montolivo can come on for Bertolacci. I know it's a bit controversial, but that extra passing ability in midfield may help us break through their defences. Montoya breaks away here down the right wing. He's going to cross it in. Easily collected by Diego Lopez. They haven't done anything. More than an hour played, and that's the first ball that Diego Lopez has to catch. That says enough about their intentions here. And now we're going to try and punish them, of course. Menez slips through Balotelli. Can he use his strength? No, he can't. De Jong into Menez. What can Menez do? Trying to cut inside. Finding Ricardo Montolivo. Well played. Montolivo, line one up. Why not? Good shot. Decent save by Handanovic. First bit of danger in the second half with the corner as well to follow. Montolivo is wide open on the edge of the area. We're going to go for it. Ricardo Montolivo on the volley. Oh, spectacular shot. And Handanovic once again equal to it. But Menez is still on it. What can Menez do? Avoids the sliding challenge. Menez, Romagnoli. Why are you taking it out of play? No, they're pushing forward now. They're going for it. Final 10 minutes of the game. Don't tell me they're going to steal a win here. He's still going through. Stop him! Saved by Lopez. Get rid of it. First chance for Inter. And now Bacca breaks with pace against Juan Jesus. That's not going to work. Or Miranda. Fuck me. I'm afraid we've got an injury. Someone needs to come off. Yes, Jeremy Menez has to be subbed off. He's injured. Luis Adriano can... No, wait. Is it Nigel de Jong? It's actually Nigel de Jong. My bad. Alright, this is what we're going to do. We're going to bring Kucha on for Nigel de Jong and Luis Adriano up front. De Jong, right, seriously, what he did today in midfield is unbelievable. He single-handedly stopped Melo, Kondogbia and someone else who was in that team, and Guarin as well. He just stopped them all, and it came at a high price, unfortunately. Balotelli into Menez. Menez looking back to Balotelli. Luis Adriano is in the middle. Luis Adriano, can he get there? Deflected into the arms of Handanovic. Montolivo into Bonaventura. High pressure from Inter. We've escaped. Balotelli trying to break through. We can't. The referee does not allow it. Bit of a weak decision in my opinion. We were going for it. We were genuinely trying to attack, but it's going to end in a 0-0. The first 0-0 of the season. Both teams drop points for the first time, and I think Inter will be happy with that. I will take it, although personally I felt like we deserved more. We had more chances than them, but Handanovic wasn't really troubled too much in the end. 0-0 is the final result. We're going to keep the same training schedule for now, as I'm recording this after the previous episode, and I don't know what you guys want me to do with the training just yet, so I'm going to keep simming them like this. And Romagnoli has gone up in his marking and stand tackling, which is pretty awesome to see. Nigel de Jong is out for 4 weeks, a big blow to the team. He's been an integral part of our success so far, and we already noticed as well that the moment he got subbed off, they started to attack and they got a chance. Nigel de Jong will be missed in these upcoming 4 weeks. Montolivo did well coming on as a sub. He's probably going to start in that CDM role for the next episode when we play. Let's take a look at who we play. We play Palermo and Udinese in the same week. It's going to be tough. Fitness is going to play a role. I might have to rotate the squad a bit. As you can see, Juve are now the only team left with a perfect win streak of 3 wins. We're going to chase them down hopefully in the next episode, but first the squad report to round it all off. Right then, Diego Lopez at the age of 33 is still growing. His positioning, kicking, handling and reflexes going up. Pretty nice to see. 4 games, 2 clean sheets. Solid start to the season for him. Abate, 4 games, 1 goal, 2 clean sheets, which is, to be fair, he's done extremely well going forward as well. Defensively solid, but going forward he's been decent. Zapata going down, unfortunately. I might need to bring in a new centre-back because Alex is getting old. Zapata's already dropping off. Not too good. The other centre-back, on the other hand, Alessio Romagnoli, is growing fantastically across the board in his skill attributes, especially his defending stats. And that's what you want to see, of course. Another player that's going down, Antonelli, at the age of 28. I don't get that. Hopefully De Cilio will recover fast. I know he's available, but he's going to be out for maybe another week. Bonaventura going up. He's been decent, you know, 4 games, 1 goal, 2 clean sheets. To be fair, a 7.4 average rating is pretty sick if I compare it to the rest. So Bonaventura, well done. Montolivo got an assist. You know, it's not too bad. He's still growing. I don't know if I should replace him or not at the age of 30, but someone who I won't replace in midfield is Andrea Bertolacci. For me, very, very good. Although he only has a 6.5, I don't get this. I feel like he's done a lot of work, but doesn't get the credit for it. And he's going up as well. 78 overall now. Jeremy Menez is just growing. I'm not even training him and he's just going up. It's just like last year. His dribbling and ball control is unbelievable. It literally sticks to his foot like glue. He's got 1 assist in 3 games. Not too bad. 7.1 rating is pretty decent. Balotelli already on 3 goals and 1 assist in 4 games. And his most important goal, of course, being against Empoli so far. The training is paying off for Balotelli. His dribbling is going up, and even his physical as well. Bacca is growing without training. He's doing well, although I say he's doing well. We're still looking for that goal, that first goal. I know he scored in the cup game against Bari, but that doesn't count here, unfortunately. Niang played 1 game, has grown. I know it doesn't say +1 next to his skill attributes, but his finishing was something like 68. It's because of the training, it's now 72. I don't know why it doesn't want to show it that way. Kucha stayed the same. Poli going up. Luis Adriano going up. But these guys that are now coming up haven't really played too much. But if they grow, that's just positive to see, I guess. Mexes is going down. Alex is going down. And other than that, oh, we have Mauri as well, who looks pretty decent. Maybe I should give him game time when I rotate the team next episode. Let me know if I should use him. Desilio looks fantastic going up, even though he's injured. Physically, mentally, skill, attributes, everything's going up. Suso as well. Should I use him? I'm not sure. I don't use wingers, do I? It's a bit of a weird one. Anyways, that's going to be it. I'm going to scroll down the list to see all the reserve players. Pause at any time if you want to see the stats, but for me, these players are not interesting anymore, except El Shaarawy, who I'd love to bring back. But I want to keep the series realistic, and unfortunately, he's not coming back. So that's not a thing I want to do. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later.